Johannes Brahms is one of the most well-known composers of the Romantic era, and many classical music aficionados name him as one of the three Bs of classical music, the other two being Beethoven and Bach. Hailing from Hamburg, Germany, Brahms was the son of a double bassist who played in the Hamburg Philharmonic Society, and studied piano from an early age. By his teens, he was playing in local restaurants, taverns, and even brothels. By his 20s, he became acquainted with many luminaries and fellow musicians, including the composers Robert and Clara Schumann. Most associate Brahms with his instrumental work, his 4 symphonies, numerous concertos, the Hungarian dances, and the Wiegenlied, the one lullaby that everyone around the world knows and still sings to their infant children to this day. Even though he is more well known for his instrumental work, nearly half of his compositional output is written for the voice, including Ein Deutsches Requiem, 2 sets of Liebesliederwalze, countless motets for a cappella choir, and part songs for vocal quartet and piano accompaniment. Of the latter, his Vier Quartette, Opus 92, is his most well known, and the first movement, O Schöne Nacht, is still to this day one of Brahms's most widely performed choral works, even though it was originally intended to be sung only by 4 voices. The music features many of the trademarks one would expect from Brahms: flowing melodic lines passed from voice to voice, lush piano scoring, contrast between duple and triple rhythms, double inverted canon, and variation, among others. The text is by German poet and philosopher Georg Friedrich Daumer. The poetry in English reads, O lovely night. In the sky, magically, the moon shines in all its splendor. Around it is the pleasant company of little stars. Dew glistens brightly on the green stems. In the lilac bush, the nightingale sings lustily. The youth steals away quietly to his love. O lovely night. It is noteworthy to notice how Brahms treats Daumer's poetry with his music. He uses a compositional device called text painting, where the musical material reflects what the poet wrote. If you listen carefully enough, you will hear the stars twinkling in the night sky, accompanying the light of the moon. You will hear the nightingale lustily singing her song in the lilac bush and fluttering her wings. And you will hear the young boy stealing away quietly to his love. How romantic. I find it truly fitting to be performing this piece with the symphony chorus because 10.5 years ago, I performed my very first concert with UOP's Pacific Singers, with Jenny Wong at the podium. And what was the first piece on the concert? That's right, O Schöne Nacht. It was also a conducting class and recital mainstay, along with the other 3 quartets in this particular collection, when I was a grad student at USC. I can easily see where Jenny got them from. It's going to be a complete full circle moment when we do it live. First singing it for Jenny in college my freshman year, and now singing it with her again with the San Francisco Symphony Chorus.